Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of Inside the Industry. I'm James Bartolet. Happy early St. Patrick's Day. You know, the funny thing about St. Patrick's Day, people in Ireland really don't celebrate it like people do here in the United States. But of course, here in the United States, I mean, they make plates and they get people dressed up and they drink green beer. And I talked to some fans over in Ireland earlier this week, and they said a person in an Irish pub wouldn't be caught dead drinking green beer. He goes, it's a bastardization of Guinness and Bass ale to put a green food dye in it. He goes, I don't know why American people do that. It's not something that Irish people do, but celebrate it whichever way you want, but remember, please party responsibly. If you're going out and drinking with some friends, get a designated driver or use Uber or Lyft or something and get out there and just be responsible what you're doing. And then, of course, Easter is coming up. So I have a little Easter gifts here for our fantastic guests. But without further ado, let me introduce our guests that are on tonight's show. Don't choke up. I know it's wonderful being in my presence. I know, darling. Yes. All right. To my immediate left is a gorgeous young lady who's been in the industry for just under 2 years now. But she's, yes.
No.
Under a year?
No, 3.
Under 3 years.
No,
Over 3 years. Over 3 years. Yes. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's the fentanyl.
Okay,
It's affecting me. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. It's been in the industry for just over 3 years now. She has worked for all of the major companies. She is a huge favorite. When we saw her at the Hookup Hot Shots booth at AVN, she had a big ass line. You and little Jessie had this big-ass line of people just lining up to see you. She's always a class act, and fans and critics alike worldwide love this lady so much. I love this lady. You're going to love this lady. Let's put our hands together for the lovely Harley Haze. Hello, darling.
So good to be here.
It was-
Such a nice introduction.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And to my far immediate left, my BFF, one of the top MILFs in the history of the adult film industry, is here with us tonight. This woman has worked again for all of the major companies and major studios. She has a wonderful presence on camera that captivates people. And I know out there, we have a huge fan base that loves it when this lady is on the show. And not only because of her sexy Russian accent, but for that beautiful ba-bam body of hers. She is so gorgeous. And she's got new projects to tell us about, and both of them do. And without further ado, let's put our hands together for that lovely, beautiful, gorgeous Miss Crystal Rush.
Yeah, like introduction for 1,000%. Yes, it's me, it's me, and just for you. So good.
And look at Harley's looking at her and going, I want to shoot content with you as soon as we get off the air, yes. Now, I know you do girl scenes. I have never seen you do a girl scene. Do you?
More at the beginning of my career, I was doing girl. So, Girlfriends, Girls Way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And I was showing you upstairs there where Sweetheart and Girlfriends and Girls Way have shot here at the house. Yeah.
Cute bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do more bathtub scenes, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, you have a good bathtub for it.
Oh, yeah. Both of them, upstairs and downstairs. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Now, when you are doing content at home, girls, do you just think up ideas or do you run off what the fans are suggesting you do?
Well, it depends. So, of course, yes, when we do customs, we're exactly doing what our people told us, and sometimes it's adventure to just make it happen. And but when I'm doing this myself, for example, just like yesterday, I decided to get super foamy bath and and all that stuff. And after when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I need to do a bunch of selfies, and so and here I go, my people get the content, with bunch of foam naked me.
Yeah.
And sometimes some cute creative ideas come into your mind, and sometimes you just end up at some Pornhub or something, and you see some hot-ass video, and you're like, I want to try to do this.
Yeah.
I used to do all those parodies. So it's still to this day, if I go and see a movie at the movie theater, if I see a brand new TV show, I get an idea to make something. And especially with the animated line, we're doing lots of stuff. Oh, yeah, it's really cool. Well, we've got new stuff out right now. It's Duke's Hardcore Honey's Twisted Tales. That's a tongue twister. Twisted Tales. And if you go on there now, ba-bam, you get to see the brand new installment of Vampire Ship, starring Crystal Rush and Isaiah Maxwell. A very, very sexy thing. You had fun making that, huh?
Oh yeah, it actually was cool because I like to play with the voice, and especially in a different language, because when I do it in mine, it's easier to focus on certain tone of how you're talking.
Duh.
You can talk like this or like that, and you can do this for a long period of time. And when you need to do this in a different language, and you can say that word, and and still to add some vibe and character to this, to this character. Oh my God, sounds horrible. But yes, to just make it make this picture alive. Oh yeah, that's fucking fun.
Is it in English?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
So the big thing with young people is the porn anime stuff, yeah?
I love, hentai is so trending right
Yeah.
now. And yeah, people like it.
I can say it's it's true the time, because I remember myself at the I wanted to say beginning of the time, but no, at the time, when I start to discover porn, the viewer and stuff, and I remember so it was okay, again, teen time, and older and older, and I remember even that time, I'm 35 right now, so even that time, hentai was something with getting you off so quick.
Yeah.
And I still, sometimes I'm like, what's the secret of that thing? It's anime, it's not real, it's drawing.
It's just so sexy.
Yeah, but they do in the way, why? All these emotions, and and especially this, dripping wet things.
Dripping wet things?
Yeah, because it's all the time, when this, it's all in hentai, there is, dude.
Oh, the tentacle.
Yeah,
thing.
they're huge, yeah,
monsters.
Yeah, they're huge dick and pussy dripping wet all the time, and you're like, oh fuck, yes.
Yeah. Now the funny thing is, I was speaking with some directors and producers and studio owners over the last couple of weeks because I wanted to get straight on this facts. And the thing is, back in our day, we would put out over 1,600 releases came out a year. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, it's under 200.
Well, that's 4 scenes a day for the entire year.
That part.
So much.
Yeah. I mean, we probably made about 5 to 6, 7 parodies a month. There was at least 4 features being done a month. We had all of these categories and stuff at the award shows. There was tons of work, and we were getting more money. And now they just don't do these that much anymore. And why? You have the tube sites. You have the OnlyFans. You have the Loyal Fans. You have the ManyVids. So there's actually talent who won't show up on a set for a mainstream shoot because they'd rather stay home and do content.
So different people, different priorities, like, you
Yeah.
know, and like, but anyway, the market become much bigger, and like, yeah, if before, like, you know, you need to find someone to make a star, let's call it like this, right? But now, like, you know, nobody looking for somebody to make it a star. Now people look for somebody like from OnlyFans who already made themselves a star,
Yeah.
so now they
Yeah.
can pick them up, and I'm like, all right, honey, like, you're gonna bring some money. And like, yes, and because the offer is like much bigger, like, you know, offer of, you know, like what people can do, like, you know, we have a tubes, we have an OnlyFans, we have a, like, you know, whatsoever, because it's so much, and of course, like, you know, it's like, you know, it's damp everything down.
Yeah. And would you girls agree that your work as an adult film performer, as an adult film star, is taken up not only with filming, but just updating your social media and answering fan mail and everything, right? That takes up a good part of your day.
Yeah, social media is like a full-time job. If
Yeah.
you keep up with it the way that you should, or like trying to stay relevant, it takes so much time coming. Like, I don't even do TikTok even, so I can't imagine the girls who...
I've tried doing this like so many times, and I'm like, no, to do this all these trends all the time, it's like, it's kind of fun, but like, yeah, if I can make it, like, you know, I just, like, you know how to film it, and then I send it, and then somebody, like, you know, he did it for me. But I do all this job, and I'm like, you know, actually, like, I finish at the moment when I made, like, you know, like this bunch of little pieces.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, now I need to put it together, and I'm like, and sometimes when it's a little bit more complicated, I'm like, no, fuck it, like, even, no.
So you gotta you gotta know how to fuck. You gotta know how to act. Sometimes you have to know how to do your own hair and makeup, and then you have to know how to edit a scene that you shot.
James, you know, I would say in that case, I was talking to one of my friends. He's a photographer, and he take the camera in his hands. It was 2021, so like it's when it was like COVID, like right at the peak of that moment, and so he lost his job or maybe quit. I don't remember. But anyway, he just like picked the camera, and now he's one of like the greatest, like, you know, like in our, like, you know, like gang, like we do a lot of like beautiful art pictures and stuff. And he one of the greatest like videographer and photographer who made like amazing content, like just like that. Yeah, and I remember, and we was talking, and I'm like. And I was talking from the side of the like model, like, you know, I'm like, oh, if before I just come to the set, I sat down, I got my makeup, I did my scene, and like I got my check, and I go, and now I have to do everything myself. And like, and I start complaining about like, oh my God, before I was star, and now I have to be like multitasker who gonna do everything yourself.
Yeah.
And this guy like looking at me, but he's like, but can you imagine if before you needed to have like agent, you need to have PR agent, you need to have all these people and rely on them, what they're going to do great work for you, like, you know, to pump your, like, you know, up. But now you don't need these people. It's like as hard you can do this for yourself, like, you know, as perfect like you can get. And for example, like, now I totally agree with like, when I'm like film like something, like, you know, either it's like, you know, OnlyFans content, like, no, some content, like, you know, I can edit myself. Some content, like, you know, I have people who edit for me. And like, you know, I paid them money for, like, you know, let's call it like package and stuff. And like, they don't do anything. I just, like, you know, send content. I'm telling them what to do, and they did it for me, because I realized what. Yeah, I definitely can spend time. Like, you know, I have few videos which was edited by me, and I was like, okay, it's interesting. No, I might do something. Yeah, it's cool. But
do you feel the same?
Yeah. I mean, I love shoots. Like, I love going to a shoot, like not having, like you said, like someone does your hair, someone does your makeup. You're like, I don't have to think at all. And you get a check at the end of the day. You don't have to look at your phone. But then when you film your content, you're like, hoping the other person shows up, hoping they show up ready, hoping everyone has like memory on their phones.
Why would somebody, if somebody's doing content, why would they not want to do a scene with you? I mean, you're so adorable.
No, people are flaky.
But people in LA are hard to get like pinned down, you know.
Why? Because they're flaky, or they just...
I don't know, we just all have a lot of stuff going on, I guess. I don't know.
Stuff?
What,
there's a Rick and Morty film festival on...
I was say, like, you know, this, like, you know, unspoken rules in porn, for example, it's like, you know, it's like really unspoken rule, like, for example, like, we, like, set up our, like, you know, like, trade day, like, when we go into, like, you know, like, get together and film, like, you know, like, bunch of cool hot content and stuff, but, of course, like, both of us know what, like, if this day, like, you know, like, you or me, like, you know, like, get some, like, you know, paid gig, that's not discussed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because works first, and like yes, like we still can reschedule and like see each other again because like here is again like beautiful day with a paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, you have a new scene coming up with the Hookup Hotshots again?
No. So I have 2 scenes with them.
Okay.
I have another scene coming up with, we were talking about Nate Nasty.
Okay,
So
Nate
another
Nasty.
scene with him
Okay.
for a different company.
How do you like Hookup Hotshots? Very good site. Yeah.
I like it. If you're into like the rough kind of stuff, that's a great
Yeah.
site. Like if you don't like it, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you like the like dom sub kind of dynamic,
Which you like to be dominated.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a submissive for sure. So I love both of my shoots for that site were great. They dress you up like so cute, and yeah, it's great.
And
Then you got-
Yeah.
Have you done that site yet?
I'm not sure, but you know, it's remind me, you know, how to say, like, in my younger age of porn career, like, you know, I was doing, like, you know, more hardcore stuff, you know, now I'm more considered, like, a MILF, and, like, I get, like, just more offer, like, you know, with all this, like, you know, like, teen guys and stuff. But before, like, it was, I remember, it was legal porn.
Yeah.
In Prague, in Czech Republic. Now, like, you know, like here they was calling themselves American porn or like something. I don't remember, but yeah, it was a legal porn and it was like ultra hard, like core porn, like, you know, something like.
But when you were, because she started in Europe,
Yours
over there.
is harder. It's
Right,
more
I was
intense.
just going to say that. Yeah, it is really wild over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so
Shove a baguette up your ass and then fuck you. It's like crazy.
they did a lot of, you know, like I had a lot of, how to say, like I have a lot of no, and like I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But still, you know, like, you know, I let myself to try, you know, like some, you know, BDSM stuff, or like, you know, for example, this like legal porn thing, like, so it's like, you know, it's super hardcore anal and stuff. Like, yeah, they dress up you cute, but after, like, I was like, you know, it's me, like, and 3 guys, and I was just like.
How did they do it again?
Yeah, you just like, you know, you just see these dicks fly over you and like just like pew pew pew.
Dicks
and you,
flying over you.
Yeah, and like so, and at certain moment, it's, you know, it's like kind of, you know, like type of this meditation when at the beginning you just terrifying how you're gonna do this, like how you're gonna focus, and after you're just like, phew, yes, okay,
Yeah.
okay, just like okay, chicks. Yeah, and so, you know, it's kind of fun, but like I remember my ass hurts after like for a couple of days.
Well, maybe you're doing it wrong.
It drives me like, you know, like I mean, like, no, it's not the hurts, but like how to say, like it will feel scratch, like, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, of course, you know, you need to have good lube. So check out our new sponsors there. They're called Sliquid. They've got Sliquid. Sliquid, Sliquid Lube. They've got all kinds of lubes for you. Also, a big welcome to new sponsors that we have, Shivers.store. We have male and female gummy enhancements.
I want to try.
So the girls, yes, you're going to get these. And we've got some out there for you to try at home.
And it's you like just like you chew gummy and like you get hornier.
Yes.
This is nice. It's like some stuff I already take. Horny goat weed, ashwagandha.
A female takes horny goat
Wait,
weed?
no, I haven't taken it, but I've
Oh.
seen it. My roommate takes it.
Oh, okay.
But I do take ashwagandha, tea tree.
Now,
or green tea.
so your roommate takes it and then he chases you around the house because he's all horny?
Not yet. Hasn't happened yet. Look at that. Those
Oh,
are
okay, good.
ingredients. One day. He
One
needs
day.
This one. He needs this one.
Yeah, give him that. Yeah, and he'll be like, don't you want me, baby? Yeah, it'd be crazy. All right. And also our wonderful friends over at Duke's Hardcore Honeys, Twisted Tales. Check out the new animated porn that we have on there. And our great friends at the Mall.sexy. And the Mall.sexy is more than just a shopping mall. We've got movies on there as well, and that's why we have this list here called What You Must Watch. So our good friends at the Mall.sexy compiled this list for us. Here's some movies that you can watch when you go to the Mall.sexy. You can watch In Demand, Privilege from Wicked Pictures. That stars Julia Ann and Freya Parker. Slade has Dripped Volume 2 with Eva Elfie and Evelyn L. and Gianna Dior and Jada Stevens. Wow, what a cast. Then another one from our good friends at Wicked. I love Wicked. That's my home there. Wicked has got a one out called Reckless. Ivy Wolf, Kenna James, and Seth Gamble, and Nicole Doshi, who, by the way, Nicole's going to be coming here on the broadcast here very soon. All right, look for that. It's either going to be next week or the following week. We will put out stuff on social media on that. And then our career perspective on the mall.sexy is an actor. You're going to love this name because I bet you never heard of this. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I like the celebrity pun name.
Yeah, right.
I like them.
Arnold Schwarzenegger began in XXX in 1993. You weren't. I don't think you were even born then, were you?
I was 1.
You were 1 year old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was going around going. I don't know if he talked like Arnold. I
hope so.
You think that would be sexy?
I don't know if it'd be sexy, but I think he should stick to his character if that's the name he picked.
Like after he pops all over your ass, he's like, I'll be back.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Good one. Mm-hmm. Good one. Don't let me hang there. All right. He was also a director, and he won numerous awards, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He got the XRCO Award for Best Group Sex Scene, the AVN Award for Best Oral Sex Scene, the Best AVN for Best Oral Sex Scene, again with my buddy Jenna Haze. And a couple of movies you could check out are Massive Facials 4 and BBBBBG Blowjob Bukkake Gangbang with my buddy Rebecca Linares. And Rebecca Linares is going to be coming on the show next month. That's going to be very exciting. Oh, and here's another one here from our friends at Jules Jordan Video on the mall.sexy, Jenna Haze, Dark Side. And you know, Jenna Haze is going to be at the Exotica in Chicago. We've got a big Inside the Industry booth. It's going to be our Inside the Industry with James Bartolet Legend booth. 5 fans out there are going to get a chance to win a free ticket to go right into Inside Contest at gmail.com. That's insidecontest at gmail.com. Put Exotica Contest in the header and enter that contest now, because the first week of April, we're going to be picking the winners and announcing them here on the show. Now, we also have a contest where a lucky fan, get this one, a lucky fan is going to get a free ticket to go to the XRCO Awards. That is closed to the public. They will be able to walk on the red carpet. They'll be able to go into the award show. All right? So one lucky fan out there is going to win that free ticket right into Inside Contest at gmail.com and put XRCO Contest in the header. All right, we've got some new toys to talk about, and we're going to be taking your calls, but first we're going to break away for a commercial break, and we're going to be back with a lot more. And I'll let you know what I made for dinner tonight. Are you feeling like the spark has fizzled out in your relationship? Has the excitement between you and your partner taken a back seat? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Many couples experience a dip in desire over time. But guess what? There's a solution that can reignite that flame and bring back the passion you once had. Introducing Shivers, the revolutionary sexual enhancement gummy for both men and women. Yes, you heard it right, for men and women. Shivers is here to help you and your partner rediscover that sizzle in your relationship. Now picture this, you and your partner feeling sexy, confident, and absolutely irresistible. That's the power of Shivers. Our specially formulated gummies are designed to help you feel more aroused, increase sensitivity, enhance your libido, and get you in the mood for some steamy nights ahead.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not all. Shivers isn't just about the physical, it's about reigniting that emotional connection with your partner, Say goodbye to those days of feeling distant or disinterested. With Shivers, you'll both be eager and excited to explore each other's desires once again.
Oh, my.
Don't let a lackluster libido dull your relationship any longer. Try Shivers today and let the passion take over. Shivers, because every moment together should be electric. Available now at shivers.store. That's shivers.store. If you like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored, well then check out dukeshardcorehoneys.com. That's dukeshardcorehoneys.com. You can see the sexiest erotic stories that feature curvy women, MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs. There's superhero porn, horror porn, and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos, games, and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to come back and have a great time. Plus, check out the new Twisted Tales animation line, featuring the voice talents of some of the most popular stars in the adult entertainment industry today. And coming this summer, they'll be adding some new hardcore VR animated porn scenes onto the site as well. So check out dukeshardcorehoneys.com. You won't be disappointed. That's dukeshardcorehoneys.com. Are you feeling like the spark has fizzled out in your relationship? Has the excitement between you and your partner taken a back seat? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Many couples experience a dip in desire over time. But guess what? There's a solution that can reignite that flame and bring back the passion you once had. Introducing Shivers, the revolutionary sexual enhancement gummy for both men and women. Yes, you heard it right, for men and women. Shivers is here to help you and your partner rediscover that sizzle in your relationship. Now picture this, you and your partner feeling sexy, confident, and absolutely irresistible. That's the power of Shivers. Our specially formulated gummies are designed to help you feel more aroused, increase sensitivity, enhance your libido, and get you in the mood for some steamy nights ahead.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not all. Shivers isn't just about the physical, it's about reigniting that emotional connection with your partner. Say goodbye to those days of feeling distant or disinterested. With Shivers, you'll both be eager and excited to explore each other's desires once again.
Oh, my.
Don't let a lackluster libido dull your relationship any longer. Try Shivers today and let the passion take over. Shivers, because every moment together should be electric. Available now at shivers.store. That's shivers.store.
The Mall.Sexy is the newest porn center, and you can find all that you're looking for there. Shop the stores and check out the theaters. Everybody is on there, even me, the lovely Misty Stone. Just click on the channel 2 at the top, and all of my social media connections are on there too, baby. And one of the real reasons that I'm talking about the Mall.Sexy is the Mall.Sexy now has the new Vixen Media Group series, Milfy. Plus, Blacked Raw, Tushy Raw, Deeper, starring that sexy redhead Maitland Ward, and Slate. Go to the Mall.Sexy and join today, and all of the links are there on the homepage. 24 hours a day, the Mall has it all. The Mall.Sexy.
Inside the industry, I've got Crystal Rush and Harley Haze here tonight.
Yeah, it's us. We're here. You can look at us.
You could look at us.
Yes, and you can hear us. Something.
Now, look at this. I had to show because
Oh my God, what is this?
Fans love this. I've got a new show segment that we're going to be doing called foodies.tv. Tonight, is this camera on close on it right now? Okay. So this is chicken skewers with the little chicken breast, grilled vegetables, pineapples, and a pineapple glaze. So it's kind of like, we'll call it Hawaiian chicken skewers. All right, and then also I made an eggplant stew because Harley Haze is a vegan. Vegetarian. So no meat. The only meat she has is penis. Dicks, yeah. Lots of them.
Yeah, so to chew it, but to spit it out, do not swallow.
But that's the dish for tonight. Delicious. And I'll have the recipe up a little bit later on in the show. All right.
Yeah,
Girls, what's our phone number to call in?
That's a wonderful question.
Please call us.
Oh, for God. You forgot already? Okay. All right. It's 818. There you go. Thank you, Edric, for putting that up. 818-231-2580. That's 818-231-2580. Anybody care for a carrot?
Oh my God, yes, of course.
It's gonna be so crunchy. It's like free ASMR.
Isn't that cute? With the little bunny stuff. We're always done up for the holidays here. I love that.
Make sure you crunch into the mic for all the ASMR guys.
Yeah, they're going to hear you.
Oh, okay. For people that don't know what ASMR is, it
I don't
is.
know what it stands for. It's just when you have those sounds and it makes
Yeah,
the hair on the back of your neck
it's
stand up.
kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm closing just my mic when I'm like, eating something or drinking. I'm just closing mic, so like, it's helped me to be like pinky.
And people masturbate to that?
Yes,
Yeah, people like
because it's this treat.
Shame on you if you're masturbating to me eating a carrot.
Start to eat this more sexy.
Yeah, do it slower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like to listen to me crunching these
Sounds
I think it's sexier with you doing it. I think that's
you
like.
just crunch into the mic.
Yeah. Now, girls, I got little gifts for you each. You got a little peep wand.
Glow wand. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Craft
And then,
lip gloss.
Harley, what did you say you were going to do with yours when you got home?
I said I was gonna put it inside of myself.
Oh. Well, we have.
Oh, look at that. That's a good size. So.
Yeah, it's like.
Now, where's the rest of it?
Oh, there
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, look at that. See? And then
Yeah, it start glowing right
Is
there.
that how you do it?
nice Easter bunny.
Yeah, to
Okay.
make it like glowy pussy.
Well, you out there can get a chance to win one of these that I'm signing and the girls are signing. Okay, so here's my signature on there. And you'll sign it. And then you'll sign it. What's that? Oh, okay. And you can get a chance to win an autographed box here of the glow-in-the-dark peep from us here on tonight's broadcast. Write into insidecontest@gmail.com and put "give me a peep," or just write peep. What do you think, honey?
Yeah,
just
sure.
write peep.
Is easy.
Yeah, peep is easy. So put that up in the header, and I will pick a lucky winner this weekend, and you will get this autographed thing from 3 stars right there. Okay? Very cool. And remember, there is a lot of cool autographs and merchandise that you can purchase at the Exotica Expo in Chicago. That's going to be April 12th, 13th, and 14th at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, right outside of downtown Chicago. We are giving away 5 free tickets, but ladies get in free on Fridays. It's really cool. You haven't been to an Exotica yet.
Wait, was there an LA one?
No,
No.
that was XBiz.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been to an Exotica yet. But
Okay.
I hear the East Coast ones are really, really fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, you might want to come with us to Miami in June
Miami would be good.
or New Jersey in October.
I've heard the New Jersey one. People
And Washington, D.C. in December? Yeah.
Yeah, it's for a while, and like you can pick something for your like own taste. And like I like, for example, like now it's going to be Chicago, and Chicago is pretty cool little place,
Yeah.
and especially it's beginning of April, so it's going to be like a spring, like like 4-season spring or something like that.
Yeah, you can't go to Mexico for spring break, so go to Exotica. Hello? Yeah, that's the fun thing to do. Did you girls hear about this on the news? The American government is telling the young people now, do not go to Mexico for spring break because it is so dangerous down there. No offense to the country of Mexico, but there's just an element out there and it's dangerous. And these kids go down and they party a little too much and they end up in jail or they end up getting robbed or hurt or something. So they're suggesting that they don't go, spring breakers don't go there.
You say it's the perfectly right thing, like they're suggesting. It's the same like as you go to Disneyland or like you go to Six Flags and stuff.
Nobody goes to Disneyland for spring break.
No, listen what I'm trying to say. And like next to like roller coasters, there is a says like if you have a like heart problem or stuff, don't do this. And so like they kind of like suggest you like you might get in trouble if you gotta do this. So you in charge for your own decision. And like come on, like everyone know, like we have a lot of like cool Mexican friends and stuff, but like fuck yes, like in Mexico, in any of these beautiful places, there is still a lot of these gangs who can like rip your head off, like so. Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're walking around like drunk or like I was just in Mexico and I don't drink much, so it was like perfectly fine, perfectly safe.
Are you sure? Well, I mean, you're here,
Yeah, but still, like James again about like exactly this moment, like I'm drinking, for example, yes, like sometimes I can do this, like no, I'm too old, like 3 drinks for me, it's a lot. So, but anyway, like like I noticed the thing that like it's some type of people. Like it's one type of people who can do a lot of things, and they're right. They like they've been there, they've been here, that work, they never have a problem. And there is other type of people who get in trouble in a like plain spot. Like for example, they get drugged, they get like some fight, they get fired, they get harassed, and like everything happen. And you can notice people who are, how to say, like all right with the things in like like they're just like good, like you know where you're going, what you're doing, and if you're in a dangerous place, you're not getting drunk or like doing stupid shit. And like opposite, so like another type of people, they're always in a fucking trouble, and you can see it's the same people. So just why, like, please don't be the stupid people in the fucking trouble, like think a little bit.
Well, the same thing is happening in Miami, because that has been a South Beach destination for years. But now they're putting rules and regulations and even a curfew on there because there were some people that were just getting out of hand. And they weren't the college students. There were people that were coming in from out of the college element. We got a call? Okay, let's take a call right now. Excuse me, girls. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from tonight?
I'm actually calling from Phoenix, James. It's Lee. Just wanted to make sure that when you guys go to Chicago, make sure you take coats because it might get chilly up there in April, especially the first couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point that you're making there, buddy, because we went there last year. Were you there with us last year?
No,
I'm from the area. James, I'm from the area, and believe me, I know.
Yeah. Last year, we went there. And our producer, Edric, was walking around in shorts. I go, are you crazy? It's snowing. And I went out, and I was standing out there with Stormy and Barrett, and we were looking up, and it's snow. And there were people outside in a line waiting to get into the expo and standing in the snow waiting to see us. That's dedication.
Oh, I know. I'm from... Yeah, because it's actually less than 10 minutes to O'Hare from there, Jim.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Are you going to be at Exotica?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it, James. But I would join you if I could make it there. Believe me, I'm from the Chicago area, and I thought I'd let you guys know because I know somebody that's never been to Chicago before, especially in April.
Yeah.
You better take an extra
Well,
jacket.
that's
along.
good. That's good to be. That's a good note to make. Is just dress for the appropriate weather there. Yeah, it's not like we're
well,
going
that's
to Miami.
Especially in Chicago.
Yeah. Now, Crystal, you're going to be in Florida that week.
Yes, and so I'm actually like happy about
No.
the idea what like they have like
Yeah,
goddamn
that's-
regulations, and so that's been like
Yeah.
spring break
Yeah.
won't be
So
that
I just thought of you guys going to Chicago in the first couple of weeks of April. I thought, make sure you bring a jacket because it might get chilly.
Okay. Cover up your little
Sorry.
bits there. Your delicious bits. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for calling in tonight.
Hey, no trouble, James. Let you go.
Okay. Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
All right. That's good that these fans care. You know. And
Oh
letting us
yeah,
know.
keep us warm, please. Yes.
Yeah. Because you don't like the cold weather. that
Nobody
much.
does. And like, you know, yeah, and year by year it can be different actually. But I remember I was in Chicago, not last year, like year before. And like, yeah, it was pretty fresh. But yes, I have a like warm jacket, but it still was like, you know, like wide open. So
Yeah.
like, and
Well, I hope you'll come and join us.
I hope so too. I need to do Exotica because that is the only one I have.
It is the #1 expo in the world. It really, really is. And we're doing some great seminars. I'm doing Breaking in the Biz. We're going to be doing Porn Star Game Night again there.
Oh, fun.
So, and then they have the male dance reviews. They've got the girls going and doing their dancing stuff, like Rubber Doll. Oh my God, you got to see Rubber Doll. This gal, right? Rubber Doll comes out in this outfit, and has like metal on her or something, and then she gets a buzz sander, and she like, and sparks are flying everywhere, and fireworks and sparklers and all this kind of stuff going on.
That sounds great.
You know, I mean, that's
Do that.
pretty crazy. I go up on stage and I fart and I take a lighter and blue flame shoots out of my ass. It's like,
oh my God, it's like
No, I'm kidding.
fireworks circus.
No, but they have a lot of really incredible shows there. There's a whole BDSM segment. There's a lifestyle swingers have this stuff, and you seem to be into that thing now, aren't you?
I like to watch swingers.
You like to
swing.
watch swingers? Well, so do you watch gangbang scenes?
Oh, I love gangbang scenes.
Oh,
I
listen
think
the way
it's-
she says it. Oh, I
Oh
love
my
gangbang.
gosh, it's like so aspirational because
Look
I
at
don't really,
Crystal
like,
looking at her
I
like
don't do like GP yet, so every time I see a woman taking that many penises, I'm so like impressed and jealous. That like.
How many have you taken?
Me, I've taken. Well, 5, but not
At once?
Not airtight. Like, oh well, no, not like all around me. You know.
Okay,
not-
now what do you mean by airtight?
It's like all your holes are busy.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe they came in vacuum sealed
No,
penises
like no
or
air,
something.
like no space for no room for air at all.
Nothing.
So how do you breathe?
Through your nose or ears or like
You can't breathe to your nose.
you can.
the porn
Did
star
you
You
ever?
can't breathe to your
Did
ears.
you ever do this like you know
Okay,
like
you
a
can't breathe to
procedure
your
like you
nose.
know and like
But you can't
and
breathe
so
to your
and only
ears.
women do not like you know do this procedure then they put like big holes like you know in your to like to bear like how to say like stomach and only way to do not have this like you know like a vomiting like reaction to like learn
The
how to
gag.
clock like you know your low like throat and breathe through your nose.
Duh.
Yeah, see, she can take all the dicks, China. Stick something in your mouth.
Okay, hold on a second. All right.
It's glassy. Come on.
Gentle, no.
I can't put my actual penis in here. They'll kick me off the air. But you can do that. What the fuck?
See?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can sew, you can like, but it's still like you know when it's three like.
You know you want to lick it.
But you know, it's still like you know when it's three like goddamn like dicks inside your body, like you know, it's still like you know to concentrate on the proper breathing.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It kind of doesn't matter at that point.
That's impressive, Crystal Rush.
Giving us all the need to know tips.
How about you? What's your gag reflex like?
I like to get. I like it to be really messy, but I can get it pretty far. I can deep throat pretty well.
Yeah.
but I'm just like crying and spitting like the whole time.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, but they like that. There's guys that like that.
I just was filming that, and like my bad, like you know, like I messed up with the mascaras, and like I put waterproof one, and they was trying to like mess my makeup like so hard. They put
And
like
they
you know I was sucking so deep and all that stuff, but like my makeup was like you know like still as fuck.
So good, yeah.
There you go. It sounds like a Maybelline commercial. 10 dicks on her, and the makeup still stays. Maybelline!
Yeah, you know, like I just wipe a little bit after, like fix it, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to keep my day
And then
off.
when the lashes stay on too, I'm like, yes, this is the
Oh,
good.
I've seen scenes like that.
Or the
And the girls got the lashes hanging off.
Some of them want it that way though. They intentionally will put the makeup that smears like on you.
Yes, they ask about like yeah, that they want you like.
Tell the folks out there about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they put the cheap the cheap makeup.
They put
The-
cheese on you?
The cheap makeup.
Oh, cheap
like,
makeup. Oh, I thought you said
yeah.
they put cheese on
No,
you. Ugh.
like the eyeliner.
No, it's like you know the thing is because yeah, I remember like let's say like 10 years ago, like you know they still was like doing like you know regular makeup on you, which is not
Yeah.
like you know like waterproof. And so and all the time I remember I started doing porn in Russia, and like they wasn't like you know doing this like you know step brother, step mother like shit. They was like you know like just with fucking girls like and fucking
Yeah.
girls like
Just porn.
yeah, just like you know just straight up like you know yeah they try to have some story, but story was you sitting on the couch, I come like you know like to you and we start just fucking. Yeah, and like so and that time like you know like they didn't do like you know like all the time just like waterproof makeup, and all the time like you know at the beginning like I'm so pretty, at the end like you know I'm like a fucking panda, and like so and
A
after,
fucking panda.
yeah, and so and after I remember how like you know like all like everyone started doing this like waterproof makeup with all this Satan like
Yeah.
you know you can like get bunch of cum on your face but still like wipe it and like you know like and go. And like so and like, that's kind of cool from one point like you know you have makeup, but like from another like for a porn for viewers like how they see that it's not that
Yeah.
cool because like yes I want to see like you know I want to see your suffering.
Right, yeah.
No, of course not.
But
No,
I
no.
do like when the makeup doesn't get messed up because sometimes I'll like if I look really pretty like if it's like
Yeah, I want to
feathers or
say
something,
please don't come in my eyes.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going on a dinner date. You just wipe the cum off, and then you go on your dinner date. It's great when the makeup stays.
Go on your dinner date?
Yeah, when the makeup is good, you know.
Yeah, you just take like excessive cum like out of your lashes and stuff, and like
you
yeah,
kind
just
of run your hair through the thing.
Girls, let me ask you a question here. So, when we're doing an adult film scene, sometimes people starve themselves. They don't eat right before a scene, obviously. Now, in real life, you go out to dinner with a guy. Does that same principle hold up? You're like, oh, hold on, like I'm going swimming. I got to wait for a half hour, you know, after we eat before we have sex.
I always have sex before dinner.
Oh, you have sex before dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, to build up an appetite? Can we close the door? Because there's, yeah, sounded, yeah.
Well, I also, like I said, I do like to deep throat. Like, I could spend a long time.
Look me in the eyes and tell me that.
I really love to deep throat.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't want food in my stomach because you don't want. So I prefer sex and then the date.
Okay. Crystal Rush, what about you,
you know
darling?
actually just by a few days ago, how to say. Story like yes I like can be like more than agree with that, but actually to have sex before you go somewhere like to the party, to the dinner, to the something like even if you will have sex after, which is like also great like yeah, but to have it before when you like didn't eat, when you didn't drink yet, when you're like you know still fresh and ready and not like you know fucked up or heavy or like stuff like so when you like just like fucking ready, so like that's me like you're just ready for me nice clean fresh, of course I want to lick it all. Yeah, I'm sorry, and after like
And
yeah,
we'd love to have sex.
yeah, and so and after yes, like
why
so
not
and
have
after
it
like this,
before
like
dinner?
yeah, we can cuddle for like you know like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and okay, now I'm ready to eat, and then I ready I don't know like to take my you know drink and dance and like some party, and then I again like get back home and have already like this like lazy sex.
Yeah.
But because
like drunk.
yeah, because like yeah, no, it's still like you know this is the point. Like just why I say like you know like by like you know like after like story for a few days ago, like so. I just like in that moment we just had sex before we went out because I was waiting for a friend who was like super late, and I'm like, all right, like what are we gonna do? We're gonna watch a movie or let's talk. I'm like, fuck, that's boring. Like okay, like let's fuck. Let's fuck. And like yes,
Wow.
yes, and I'm like okay, like so like and like that was like fucking amazing. Like the story like me it's
I
like
love movie night with you.
yeah, and like and it just like after this we both of us it was like so relaxed, like these two cats after fucking all this night it was like meow meow meow. Like yes, it was like fucking different vibe. Yeah, and like it still was sexy. It wasn't like oh I fucked you now I don't give a fuck I don't
Yeah.
It's still fucking cool. And yes, like to have sex before food, before you do anything, like yes, it's great. That means you're gonna have sex twice.
The whole night.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just
good.
when you're
Are
sitting
you taking
across,
notes?
like sitting across from dinner and someone who's just like so far like deep inside you, it's like, oof, like it makes it sexier. the whole
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So good.
You are sexy, both of you. Good God. What a good topic. Now, we had another topic we were going to talk about tonight, speaking of
Oh,
topics.
we have like a lot of topics all the time. Like yesterday,
Yeah.
we just like it was yesterday. We was talking by phone. Like it's all the time we spent, like amazing 1 hour by just like discussing everything briefly. Yesterday we were talking about some strip clubs as well.
About what?
About strip clubs, but
Street clubs.
Strip clubs.
Strip clubs. Oh, yeah.
strip clubs. Yeah, it's going to be closed.
There are a lot of, I don't know if you heard this, and I don't know if you folks out here heard this, but some of the major chains that are owning the strip clubs said that they're talking about closing a large number of them nationwide because people just aren't going anymore now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, right?
I'm from a military, like an army town.
Yeah?
And
What is your
those-
background?
Those people spend lots of their money at strip clubs.
Oh, yeah?
Like every payday, you'll drive past the strip club because they all get paid the same day, and you'll just see it full with people.
And then these are all servicemen and women.
Yeah, I would assume so. I've never been a stripper. I'm too shy. I wish. Have you been a stripper?
I
can't.
was doing
You will take off your clothes and fuck, and
It's
people
different.
see you all over the world.
It's different.
Okay.
I was trying to do strip first time in my life. I was 24, and I remember I didn't know that time from what exactly you're doing money in Russia. It wasn't you're dancing and then throwing bucks in you. No, you're dancing, and after you go for all this lap dance around people and ask them for a lap dance for some tips and stuff.
Yeah.
And and I realized what for me just to dance, yes, maybe I can dance, maybe I can take off my dress. And I remember all the stripper girls old stripper girls who was working there, I mean not old, and they was looking at you and talking some shit, and of course when you're new you feel horrible. And after I realized what I couldn't after this dance go around and you wanna dance, you go, can you give me money, please? And no, I can't, I need to get drunk for them. And so that's why I was poor stripper. So
Poor strippers.
yeah, no, of course of course it was people who was they tip me, they was taking me for a day. But I wasn't doing this myself. For example, if I was kind of forcing them and stuff, of course I will have more money.
Yeah.
But this inner princess who was oh my god, I cannot commercial, they're gonna ask me out, all this girly shit. Bitch, you are in a strip club. What's wrong with you? Yeah, but
Now, I
different.
heard that in Florida they are proposing now to pass a law there that you have to be over 21 to work there now.
well, it's actually kind of good because
Yeah.
Scientifically proved that until our 21 years old, we don't have the neuron connection in our
Exactly.
brain, which is in charge for critical thinking.
Da.
So that's mean until 21 years old, you cannot create and see your future more than 5 years. You can say something, but to build the kind of story, kind of this, how to say, action and reaction, you always have consequences after you're doing something. You're weak at this. Even at 21, you still no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's
Do you
kind
agree?
of. And so, and as well, like, it's like, we have a lot of, like, like, how to say, like, when it's a lot of things, like, that people can do, not everyone have, like, strong mentality.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone can, like, like, be in charge for what we have done.
But do you agree with that, Harley?
I can't really speak on stripping as much, but I do feel for the adult industry, 21 seems really reasonable because even, well, aside, like, some selfish reasons, like, I don't like to go to work and have to have sex with a teenager.
No.
Yeah.
So that's,
That
like,
part.
number one. But, like, yeah, I also feel like at that age, it's like, yeah, you don't understand, like, this is forever. Like, people will forever be able to find you naked on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand how serious, like, if your family doesn't like it, like, these are permanent.
Does your
like,
family know what you do?
we're like
Well, they do now. Hello.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about we outed you.
But this is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think is, like, when, I mean, over 21, at least you can say, I thought
I
about
think
it,
so.
I understand,
Yeah.
and...
So whether you're
That's
stripping or you're doing adult, you should wait until
Like,
you're
I
over
will
21.
expand it a little bit more. Anything you gotta do, what will change your life in, like, 180 degrees in a weird, unexpected way. So, like, yes, with some, like interesting, yeah, you gotta think about it as well, like, when I was talking about parents, like, and I said it, like, so when you, like, can, like, critical, have this critical thinking, you can, you know, like, for example, like, my mom or my dad or, like, like, some of my friends, they gonna react like this or like that, because I know, like, we have, like, somebody, parents or staff who's like, oh my God, how dare you are, I gonna jump from the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
I just had a fan who just wrote here on the chat room that they did pass that bill now. So that means you've got to
so
be over
21
now. And also here in California, I didn't mean to cut you off, but here in California also, they have to fill out a time card and, punch in the clock like they're working in a factory to go and work in these clubs.
Well, I guess the labor laws should still
Yeah.
apply.
Since they pay taxes and, like, all the jazz, and it's kind of like, like work which is, like, official, and you don't do this kind of under the
And they
table.
don't realize that they have to do their taxes. And by the way, reminder, April 15th will be here before you know it. So I'm sorry, baby, it's better that I'm telling you now than you wait until the last minute. I need to get an extension. Get your taxes
To not
done.
be upset about all that stuff, like, we just, the moment as, like, our bills or taxes and stuff, you just gotta accept, like, something, like, it's super unavoidable, like, yeah, of course, you cannot pay in taxes and all that shit, but, like,
Yeah.
so eventually it's going to bite your own ass. So, so that's why in that case, it's like, like, yes, like, it's a routine, like, like, you hate it, but you're doing this, like, in the sake of being beautiful.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, let's tell you about two brand new sex toy products that are out right now. One of them, yay!
I know, yay, sex.
One of them is from Nexstar Toys, and this is called the Jupiter Wand. Okay, they're having a special for 2 weeks from March 4th to March 14th, so you got to get on top of this right now. Wholesale price is just $20 for the Jupiter Wand. And this is the little masturbating wand there. Yeah, good deal there. So
Good deal, though.
good deal there. Again, it's called the Jupiter Wand, and it's out from Nexstar Toys, Nexstarr Toys. And then also our friends at Motor Bunny have got a brand new product out. You took a look at this, it looks pretty cool.
Travel case.
Yeah, tell them about this. It's a travel case for the Motor Bunny, which is a masturbating.
Bag.
It's kind of like a horse saddle,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if you guys can see that. It rolls around. You take it in the airport, travel with it.
Yeah, you got that layover. You're like, "Rrr."
Oh my God!
It fits in the overhead bin.
No.
Yeah, look, it says so.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's
Are you gonna
very-
pack yourself and go on a
So
vacation?
yeah,
Well,
that's
I-
you always
yeah.
can be satisfied.
Uh-huh.
It's quite a unique product, the Motor Bunny. Have you done it before? Have you done it before?
The one that you...
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call it? The other but yeah, I've done those.
Yeah.
They're good for a while. If you stay on those too long, you get a bit, like, raw.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use longer than 30 minutes.
Who would be on there for longer than 30 minutes?
Who knows? Like, different people.
I did a
different
camp
places.
show. You can find it online, riding one of the little motor bunnies.
You wrote it like... What is it?
It's like the grinding.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was it a great experience?
It was great for a while until I lost feeling.
Oh, my God. And then you had to take 2 days off afterwards.
Ice.
Yeah.
Ice veggies.
A pack of frozen peas on your vagina.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
What have you done when you've been sore downstairs, Crystal? What do you put on there? Ice cream? An ice pack?
No. I'm just. It was some like nice relaxing suppositories with a pH.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes just a little coconut oil and ibuprofen works out.
Coconut oil.
Soothing.
Oh, so you slab the coconut oil all around in there. Okay.
You can use it as lube too. As
Oh yeah. That's a big thing. It's the coconut oil.
Yeah, you can use it for anything, actually.
Yeah. Not just cooking. Yeah. You can lube up the ass. Yeah, and then stick it in her oven.
I've used it for anal. It works.
Have you really?
Yeah, I've used it for anal.
Yeah, because it's actually a nice idea, for a massage. You're getting a massage with all this coconut oil, and eventually slip it in. Yeah.
Well, we'd love to know what you out there use for lube and just to masturbate with, besides using a wonderful product like Sliquid. But post that in the chat room right now. Let us know, what do you masturbate with? Is it coconut oil? Is it boy butter? Is it Aunt Jemima syrup? Actually, that would be too sticky. Honey? No, I couldn't mask. I think that'd be too sticky, don't you?
Let's lick that off.
Well, Edric, send over some honey right now. Yeah. And scene. All right. We're going to break away for another commercial. But before we break away for the commercial, I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit about this. We lost another dear, wonderful performer and somebody who was a good friend, not only to me, but to the show. She was on the show many, many times. The lovely Sophia, it's hard for me to say this, Sophia Leone. We were very shocked. It was not a drug overdose. It appears that somebody had broken into her house and were going to rob her, and she was shot. And the funny thing was, a lot of us were talking to her recently, and she was planning on coming back out here to the West Coast soon. So we're very sad. But again, fans, please respect the privacy of her family and friends and her close friends here in the industry, and don't inundate us with questions and wanting to know details and stuff like that. You don't need to know details on this stuff. Just know that she has passed, and please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Okay, and especially to her friends and family. They have started a GoFundMe for funeral arrangements for the funeral service. So if you go on my social media, you'll be able to see the link there where you could go for her funeral service, and the same for Cagney Lynn Carter as well. They still have that GoFundMe up for her as well to cover funeral expenses. Okay, let's break away for a commercial, and we're going to be right back right after this. Are you feeling like the spark has fizzled out in your relationship? Has the excitement between you and your partner taken a back seat? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Many couples experience a dip in desire over time, but guess what? There's a solution that can reignite that flame and bring back the passion you once had. Introducing Shivers, the revolutionary sexual enhancement gummy for both men and women. Yes, you heard it right, for men and women. Shivers is here to help you and your partner rediscover that sizzle in your relationship. Now picture this, you and your partner feeling sexy, confident, and absolutely irresistible. That's the power of Shivers. Our specially formulated gummies are designed to help you feel more aroused, increase sensitivity, enhance your libido, and get you in the mood for some steamy nights ahead.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not all. Shivers isn't just about the physical, it's about reigniting that emotional connection with your partner. Say goodbye to those days of feeling distant or disinterested. With Shivers, you'll both be eager and excited to explore each other's desires once again.
Aww.
Oh my!
Don't let a lackluster libido dull your relationship any longer. Try Shivers today and let the passion take over. Shivers, because every moment together should be electric. Available now at shivers.store. That's shivers.store. If you like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored, well then check out dukeshardcorehoneys.com. That's dukeshardcorehoneys.com. You can see the sexiest erotic stories that feature curvy women, MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs. There's superhero porn, horror porn, and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos, games, and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to come back and have a great time. Plus, check out the new Twisted Tales animation line, featuring the voice talents of some of the most popular stars in the adult entertainment industry today. And coming this summer, they'll be adding some new hardcore VR animated porn scenes onto the site as well. So check out dukeshardcorehoneys.com. You won't be disappointed. That's dukeshardcorehoneys.com. Are you feeling like the spark has fizzled out in your relationship? Has the excitement between you and your partner taken a back seat? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Many couples experience a dip in desire over time. But guess what? There's a solution that can reignite that flame and bring back the passion you once had. Introducing Shivers, the revolutionary sexual enhancement gummy for both men and women. Yes, you heard it right, for men and women. Shivers is here to help you and your partner rediscover that sizzle in your relationship. Now picture this, you and your partner feeling sexy, confident, and absolutely irresistible. That's the power of Shivers. Our specially formulated gummies are designed to help you feel more aroused, increase sensitivity, enhance your libido, and get you in the mood for some steamy nights ahead.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not all. Shivers isn't just about the physical, it's about reigniting that emotional connection with your partner. Say goodbye to those days of feeling distant or disinterested. With Shivers, you'll both be eager and excited to explore each other's desires once again.
Aww.
Oh my!
Don't let a lackluster libido dull your relationship any longer. Try Shivers today and let the passion take over. Shivers, because every moment together should be electric. Available now at shivers.store. That's shivers.store.
The Mall.Sexy is the newest porn center, and you can find all that you're looking for there. Shop the stores and check out the theaters. Everybody is on there, even me, the lovely Misty Stone. Just click on the channel 2 at the top, and all of my social media connections are on there too, baby. And one of the real reasons that I'm talking about the Mall.Sexy is the Mall.Sexy now has the new Vixen Media Group series, Milfy. Plus, blacked, Blacked Raw, Tushy, Tushy Raw, Deeper, starring that sexy redhead Maitland Ward and Slate. Go to themall.sexy and join today, and all of the links are there on the homepage. 24 hours a day, the mall has it all. Themall.sexy.
Okay, we are back. While we were at the commercial break, we were talking about nationalities and stuff and how some people get pigeonholed into a type. And it's like nobody would ever guess your background, what it's from.
No.
But it's kind of like the islands.
Yeah, so my family is from Trinidad. I'm American.
Yeah.
Texan, full Texan.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you're second generation.
Is that first generation?
Or first generation,
Wait,
yeah.
What is it? Is it first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
okay,
generation.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
weren't born there, but your parents are from there.
Yes, yeah.
From Trinidad. A lovely country,
It's
by the way.
beautiful.
I've
Have
been
you
there.
been?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I have.
Did you try all the food?
Oh,
The
yes.
doubles
I
and
loved
the roti
it.
and the pasta, yeah.
I was all over there and all through the Caribbean and stuff like that, and
Beautiful
gorgeous.
people.
And, oh, look at this! I mean, come on. I don't know of any Caribbean adult stars.
Now you do.
Yeah,
And now I do, yeah, Crystal. Now you do.
There was one from Trinidad in the early 2000s. I don't remember her name.
Okay,
But she's the only one from Trinidad that I've heard of.
Polly Palea. No, I'm kidding. I'm just making that up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know that one.
All right. So and we've got the phone lines open right now. You can call in and talk to these two lovely ladies or me at 818-231-2580. 818-231-2580. And don't forget about our contest. You can win a chance to go to the Exotica Expo in April 12th, 13th, and 14th. Or you could be the lucky listener or viewer that gets to come with us to the XRCO Awards on May 5th. And it's going to be really incredible this year. Inside the Industry is going to be one of the sponsors, and our Inside the Industry crew will be covering this exclusively. Yes, applaud for that. Are we doing a live broadcast? Wow, folks, it's a live broadcast.
From Exotica?
No, from the XRCO
from
Awards.
XRCO? Oh,
And over in
okay.
Hollywood. Oh, yeah.
That's going to be good.
Yeah. So maybe you come and be co-host with Crystal at that.
Are you hosting?
No, no, I'm not sure I will be there.
Oh, you're not sure if you're going to come?
Yeah, it's like I will be in Sacramento.
Okay, well, I'm going to need a co-host.
And
So-
send me the dates.
May
Send me the
5th.
information.
It's May 5th in Hollywood.
Okay,
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. You're Caribbean. You're not going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
I'm only coming if you bring margaritas.
Oh, it's definitely.
Margarita who?
For Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I thought you said the girl Margarita. Margarita Jewel.
You can
was-
bring a couple of girls named margaritas.
Yeah.
together.
We had a porn star by the name of Margarita Jewel.
Oh.
And she would do a sex scene, and she would rub a salted glass on her
No.
pussy, and the guy would like lick it off and go, la, 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 la. Quanta la mera? You know. No, I didn't say
Sounds like
that.
it would burn.
No, but yeah, I just made that up. Yeah. All right. Once again, the phone number to call in 818-231-2580. Let's tell the audience out there a fact about you that most people don't know. Harley Haze.
I'm left-handed.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
I never noticed that about you.
So if you notice that I usually jack dicks off with my left hand, I'm left-handed.
Oh, so it's a lefty jerk.
Yeah.
So when they're writing reviews about you and you're masturbating the guy, they go, and then Harley went into the lefty jerk.
Exactly.
And left. Now, is it different to be jacked off with a left hand than a right hand?
I couldn't tell you.
I haven't done a survey. Oh, well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Crystal Rush, a fact about you that people don't know.
You know, I believe they know everything about me. It's like it's too late to get there.
Oh,
At
come
least
on.
they know everything about me, which I cannot let them know.
Well, some people may or may not know this, that Crystal Rush in real life is married to another international adult film star, Priya Rai. Yes, they got married several months ago.
You know, it's actually this month, March 21st, it will be 1 year.
Oh, congratulations to you and Priya.
Yeah, it's not just several months, it will be exactly 1 goddamn year how we got married.
Wow.
Yep.
And I heard you had a very interesting wedding ceremony in Las Vegas.
Yes, we made it in Indian style, and it's, you know, like, I love improvisation.
Yeah.
And because, you know, sometimes, like, you know, if you just, like, think about something, you might never do it as like, so.
Yeah.
And we were so excited of doing that things, and we create our wedding, like, for a little, like, you know, like, the week or, like, few days. And, like, she has, like, 2 beautiful Indian...
She has 2 beautiful what?
Yeah, 2 beautiful Indian outfits, which is like, you know, she has exactly 2, and I'm like, honey, like, you see, like, you know, it's just for you and me.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, and, like, and our friends, they dress up as well, and so, and it was, like, little Hollywood style. That was very cute. And, like, you know, we didn't have, like, much time, like, this year, like, to create, like, you know, some anniversary party, because I was, like, fucking, well, how to say, overwhelmed with house hunting. And yes, I still didn't find anything.
You still haven't found anything?
No. And so, and that's why, like, you know...
It's hard to find something economical here in the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, and so...
the rents are quadrupling out here.
Yeah, and I think it's, like, you know, our request was, like, a little bit, like, you know, too weird. But never mind. So, like, yeah, like, this year, it's 1 year.
Wow.
Congrats!
Yeah.
I like that you like the Indian ladies.
Yeah, I do.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, are we making a dating game date here for a content scene or something?
I know, right? Three-way with your wife.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah,
Jimmy,
you can get 2
Andrea, yeah, just like...
Yeah.
And we can make it a 4-way, and I'll just dress up like Mrs. Doubtfire and go, hello. Oh, look, your pussy. Ooh.
Ah, sexy.
All right, we got a call? Nope. Oh, okay, I thought we had a call there.
Why
Okay.
don't you call us?
Why don't you call in and say hello to these girls? 818-231-2580. Remember, when you call in, please turn down your TV or your radio, because we get the feedback there. All right, girls, tell us your social media where they can follow you, okay?
Yes, you can search Harley Haze on Google. Find me anywhere. Harley XXX HAZE on Twitter. Harley XX Haze on Instagram.
And do you have new scenes on your platforms now?
Yes, yeah. If you check out my those social media sites, I have links out to like my OnlyFans, all my content, always new stuff. Hoping for some good anal scenes this year, because I would like to finally do some on-camera anal. So be on the lookout.
Okay.
We all hope for a great anal scene.
And did you have a good time at the T Awards the other night?
I had a great time.
Wasn't it fun? Yeah,
So
thank you,
everyone
everybody
was
there.
so well dressed. Oh
Yeah.
my god. So well dressed.
And besides all the beautiful trans performers that are there was also a lot of mainstream stars.
Yes.
One example was a very wonderful friend of mine, Asa Akira, showed
yeah,
up
she
over
looked
there with
stunning.
Leo.
Yeah.
Oh, she looked fantastic. Yeah, she looked fantastic. Jessica Drake was there because she was one of the sponsors with the Wicked product line.
I think I saw Alexis Tay.
Alexis Tay, who is so beautiful, and she's going to be coming on the show soon.
Yes.
Alexis Tay was there. Scarlet Bloom?
Scarlet. Wait, is it Scarlet Alexis?
Scarlet Alexis.
Okay,
yeah.
I was mixing up.
Scarlet
okay,
Alexis.
Scarlet Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there with Avery.
Anna Fox was there, always looking styling and beautiful. Yeah. And a lot of incredible stars there. And I loved how the stars just came in and they were just all dressed to the nines. And the fans were clamoring to get them to sign something. And I think I told you about this, that these guys stand out there, and I don't know how they know that we're going to be there, but they have this like like a portable suitcase like this on a roller with just tons of 8x10s in there. And they were going, oh, can you please sign that? And I was telling the girls, don't sign that. Don't sign that.
They're gonna sell it.
Because they're going to turn around and sell it, and you're not getting a dime. So I said, at least tell the guy to give you $40. Seriously, $40 is not unreasonable. And I mean, when we go to these fan expos, we are asking for like $25 and up for a signed picture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, at the expos, I definitely sell them. I have got stopped by a couple of those guys, like, after the nomination party.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always know. They always know. And I guess I'm kind of nice sometimes. I'll send one if they have more than that. I'm like, no, like, you get one.
But you
one
know
and
they're
one.
going to take that one and they're going to duplicate it and sell them.
Yeah, you know, like
Crystal,
it's actually,
that's happened to you, honey.
You know, like it's happening not only like after like some awards and stuff. I'm pretty often like visiting some party, like it's charity party or like some party which is like not from industry, but there's still a lot of OnlyFans girl and like or our like California people. And like, you know, and on the entrance, like there is always bunch of guys because, you know, of course, like we are announced this shit, like, you know, this party, like, you know, of course they announce what like it's going to be me and all this girls.
That's how they know, because we announce it on our social
Oh,
media.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
And they were there waiting, like, you know, like, because, you know, like, okay, I can understand, ask my pictures, like, it will be like my ad sign, like, because I'm, like, you know, I'm shooting porn and stuff. But there's a bunch of girls who, I don't know, like, they bought, like, a couple times, I don't know, like, cover of Playboy or, like, something like this. And, like, just, you know, like, they have some followers and stuff. And even those girls, like, you know, like, they're staying and signing, like, you know, for 100 pictures. And I'm like, babe, you don't need it, relax. Yeah.
Girls, I've got a fan who wrote in a question to ask for both you girls. Do you have a routine that you do before you go on the set? What is your routine that you do?
Mine, well, I like to wake up really early. I like to make sure I get some, like, quiet time or meditation time.
Okay.
And then just, like, being on set, I'm really particular about hygiene, which, like, everyone in porn should be. So definitely, like, brushing, mouthwash, like, my tongue scraper.
That's great.
Yeah, really, like, oral hygiene routine.
Oh, yeah, like, that mouth's going to be everywhere, so...
And then you don't want to be covered in your sweat.
Crystal,
like,
that mouth will be everywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a very important tip, is good hygiene. A lot of people don't realize that because they can't see that watching the movie, but if you look at them closely, you can see them going,
It's like, if you're
somebody
be
was not clean.
in spit, like, you have to be smelling.
Yeah, because, like, come on, like, you know, like, dirty spit smell, like, that stinks.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, it's pretty important. And routine is pretty important, and hygiene, it's, like, you know, it's important routine of, like, you know, entire life of everyone. And just, like, you know, plan it.
Now, there was a mainstream movie. I don't know if you girls ever saw this, or some of you out there watching and listening might remember this movie. It was called 9.5 Weeks. It starred a very good friend of mine, Mr. Mickey Rourke, and Kim Basinger. And this was a very sexy movie, okay? And they had these scenes, and it was like almost hardcore, you know, full-on sex scenes. But those two in real life did not get along at all. And they would purposely show up not brushing their teeth or no deodorant on or something like that, or just eating a bunch of beans and farting during the scene or something like that, just to fuck over each other. It's an old Hollywood story there, but I mean, that's some pretty extreme shit.
It's not conscious, you know, it's actually unprofessional.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, it sounds funny, especially after all these years, because that's pretty,
I mean,
like,
this was decades ago.
That's
they made
pretty
the movie.
successful movie, like, you know, to my, like, whole shame, like, you know, I didn't watch it, like, because, like, you know, when it was on, like, I was too little for that sexy shit, and like so, and after, like, you know, it's kind of like disappeared from my, like, you know, vision. But yes, like, I remember it was, like, you know, actually a good idea. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but, like, you know, it's
see that movie,
it's pretty,
9.5 weeks.
Pretty, but you know, maybe this how to say, this resistance, this, like, you know, hate to each other, like, you know, it's other side. It's like kind of reflection of passion, like, you know, like, I love to hate you, you know, and, like, you know, and it's the same, like, you know, when you see, for example, like, oh, oh, me and my friend, she just my body, and we just playing and fight each other. I hate you, and I'm going to do this all the time. Well,
There's some feelings.
Yeah, it's like it's something like maybe it's too deep, or it's like come on, like if you hate that person that much, and at that time they already was like kind of great actors. They already have a money. Okay, like say no.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
Yeah, so just why I just like to mess with that person, and even if we're going to shit on each other's heads, and we're still going to be okay. Oh damn, that's fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a fan that was saying another one that we should check out is Wild at Heart. That was a pretty interesting movie. I believe that was Nicolas Cage in that one.
Oh, Cage is a star, yes.
And then, Emma Stone won the Academy Award for Best Actress. I still think it should have gone to the indigenous actress who was in Killers of the Flower Moon, which was a great movie. But I digress. Emma Stone played this character kind of like a female Frankenstein.
Real.
So I watched the movie the other night. It's called Poor Things. And Mark Ruffalo is in this. The wonderful William Dafoe was in this. All of these wonderful actors. And there is some major ass sex scenes in there. Full nudity and stuff. Yeah.
That's exciting.
But, I mean, look at Game of Thrones. Look at all of these other... You could go back and say Nip Tuck. I mean, Californication.
Californication, that's a classic.
Yeah. But,
It's a sexy vintage already.
what was the one about the two plastic surgeons? Remember that television
Oh
show?
my god, yes. I don't remember the name, but it was sexy shit. It was two plastic surgeons. They was doing
They were
plastic
two
surgeon.
brothers and
And
plastic
they
surgeon.
have
Full
a lot
sex
of
stuff.
money, and they was fucking hot woman all the time. And it was it was surgeon and drama show. And there was a guy who filmed there, he was filmed in Charmed, this movie about three witches. And he was boyfriend of the youngest one, this beautiful dude.
Yeah.
Yes, and he was one of these surgeon, and he was fucking all these hot bitches all the time.
Yeah.
I remember that time I was teenager and I was in Russia and I was like,
You're like, I want to do that.
I was like, I wanted this guy so bad. Now I'm seeing he's kind of getting old and stuff, still sexy as fuck, and I'm like,
You're still sexy if you get older, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, he's getting older, because I remember him, at his, this, juicy age, so he was at his, 30.
Juicy age?
Yes.
What is juicy age?
It's like it is.
That a girl. But I think the point I'm trying to make, girls, is the fact that the line between the mainstream movies and the adult movies is thinning every year.
I would say.
Don't you agree?
It's even I would say it's a line. It's on the line of how we accept the idea of existence of that.
True.
But if we take it as a work, a professional side, how we gotta work and how we gotta behave, there is no difference. Difference can be of again how we act. For example, we were talking about lately through the phone, but during the sex, during the scene now, you cannot fuck between scenes, and in between sets, and we were kind of discussing which is good or bad. And for one hand, I'm like, what the fuck? It's my rights. If I want to fuck, I'm gonna fuck. But yes, right? Why not? It's me and my talent. I want to suck that fucking cock and I don't wait. And anyway, we're gonna fuck. But from another, yes, you and me gonna fuck. But all these people who come to work, now we have a break and whatsoever, and they going to just doing the shit and see how these two assholes just enjoying their life. It's the same. We're at the office and we have a break and everyone eating and we're decide to fuck in front of her just because we are shooting porn. It's this window of overtone. It's just because we're already doing this, it's okay to doing this. And I'm for example, I'm selling the videos where I have to fart, for example. But so it doesn't mean what I'm farting in front of the people. Yes, people paying me for farting. Yes.
Yeah, it's a big fetish for a lot of.
Yes.
Did you see the shock look on my face? I've known you We've been friends for like 7 or 8 years.
For 7 years.
I never knew that you did fart videos.
Oh, I'm doing like a lot of gagging videos, like, you know, like actually, like I probably talk about, I have like very interesting life hack about like when I get a custom request for a deep throating and they like me to gag, like, you know,
Yeah, you've done that, I'm
and
sure.
So, and what I'm
Yeah.
doing, like, you know, for example, I'm not eating for a few hours before and after, like, I'm going to Starbucks and I order dragon drink. It's like with coconut milk, and there is very that shit very
The pink one,
yes,
yeah?
and that's very pink, and so and after like I start fucking my throat and like and I can go like, you know, with a certain type of dildos when it's like not super strong, like, you know, it's kind of softer.
it's softer,
You can you can like push it like hard, you can push it deeper, and so and I start
Oh.
fucking like my throat like literally, and so and I start throwing up and like, you know, and instead of ugly shit, like, you know, I'm having like a unicorn like
Yeah,
pink
she's
thing.
very pink, yeah.
Yeah.
My jaw hit the ground.
Yeah,
That's
James, I told you, like all the time, like I'm full of surprise.
surprise. Do you have some surprises like that too, Harley?
It's like slutty.
Yeah,
Slutty.
yeah. Yes, dear.
I'm sure. I don't know. Nothing in my mind is like a surprise to me anymore.
But would you do this fart thing?
I don't really do that much. I've seen it like sell for a ton of women. Like,
And then the
really,
girl
really
tried to
well.
capture it in a glass jar
No, you know,
and
it's
sell it
like
to the
just like
guy?
for selling like this. Like, no, I just was doing videos, like, you know.
Yeah, you remember there was a mainstream media influencer girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
That
like a
was-
Twitch girl or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
she
that- but-
captured her farts in
Yeah,
a jar.
she was selling
like
this
it was a firefly or
yeah,
something.
and she was selling this like for a lot of money, but like after it was, I don't know, like if it's like fake or not.
think it was fake.
But yeah, no. So but so think is this like so like I know like she's probably doing this and stuff, but after how the story ends, I don't know it's a fake or not. But like she gets stomach issues because she start eating a lot of beans, you know,
yeah.
and all this cabbage and beans like for like, you know, to produce more fart and,
And it
more
made her
bloated, and
yeah.
it's make her belly like and stomach hurts, and she starts the guy was like
So all
stop
that
it.
money that she made now went to her medical
She farted out.
treatment because she just fucked her stomach
so
up.
I don't know if it's right or not. I hope,
greed.
you know, I hope this girl is alright. Like she's like healthy.
Yeah, kids don't do it so much, so you must have.
I mean,
yourself
wouldn't
big
there be
ass.
some kind of regulation with the postal service?
Don't fart that
you
much.
can't send farts to the mail or something in a jar?
But how you can control it?
But
You're gonna sniff all this, like, you know, like.
and the thing is, there's people that sexually get off on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
mean, otherwise there wouldn't be a market. Like, otherwise nobody would be making it.
Yeah.
Because
But that's the crazy, you know, a couple of weeks ago on this show, we did a whole show about fetishes. And there's tons
things
that
got
we
not
didn't
about
even
farts, yeah.
cover. I mean, there's like literally hundreds of different fetishes
You know,
out
like
there.
James, like I would say, but you know, like our like whole sexual life, it's actually contain like a built out of fetishes. You know, this like regular sex.
And
we are
this came out
you know, like,
because of the internet.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
like, you know, we just like figure, like, you know, we just learn we have it. Because,
Yeah.
you know, like, so it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of circle. Because, you know, like, so the thing is, like, what the sex we are doing, it's sex we, like, usually can do.
Yeah.
And like just well, like some people going like forward because like we have all these thoughts, all this imagination, and most of the time for a woman, like, you know, when you ask her like how she's like, you know, gonna come and stuff, yes, of course it's like, you know, some tension, some like, you know, friction and stuff,
Yeah.
but that story, what happened here, it's what's making her come.
Yeah.
And in that story, sometimes it can be something which is you feel fucking ashamed to talk about it, like, you know. Yes, and so, and that people was, you know, like it's, we was all the time, like, in this planet around. And, like, I remember I have a girlfriend, like, you know, she joined porn with me, and, like, after a few months, like, she quit, like, it's other story, but anyway, she quit, and she's, like, and only after trying porn, she realized she liked BDSM. And like, so, and before, like, she's like, and before she was telling me, she's like, I'm like, I feel weird, like, I always try to like choke you and stuff. What's wrong with me? And after like she done BDSM, she was like, oh, I just fucking love it. And it's the same was for me at my 15 years old in Russia. Like, yes, like in that time, it's already was like, you know, some information out in my country. But still, like, I was 15, I was teenager, I didn't know lesbian exists, and I was thinking something wrong with me. What I like titties. I was like, I didn't understand, and I'm like, oh my God, I like girls, they're so beautiful, but I'm a woman, I have to like boys. And I was thinking like something wrong with me. And yes, and thanks God I saw DVD, which is like was two girls like kissing, and I'm like, ooh, yes. And so, and after like when internet become bigger, like, you know, people start putting their thoughts and ideas there. And now what all these fetishes we have, yes, maybe through the years, it's created into something bigger. But still, all of this we have on internet. It's everything came out of here. It's like human big society mind, which is like throw all that shit out. Like,
wow. Pretty amazing, huh?
and it's like always, by the way, like, yeah, we have this fetish, now we're going to discuss this, or like try this, and like eventually we like find out, I don't know, we like to have sex on the cakes.
Yeah. All right, with that being said, before we close out here, what's something new that you're going to be doing this year for the fans and in your performances?
Something new, like I said, anal.
Anal?
Hopefully lots of anal.
Lots of anal.
I'm practicing in my regular life, so hopefully I can take the porn dick
Oh.
soon. I can take the boyfriend dick right now.
The boyfriend dick is easy.
Yeah, gotta work up to porn dick. So hopefully this year.
And you know, with a little tiny girl like you, they're going to put some giant Godzilla
it's gonna be
penis
huge.
inside
But
of
you know, like if they give you the right the right male performer, like, you know, I just like literally can list few people, like, you know, who even have a like bigger dick, can fuck ass so.
Now you've not done anal.
Oh yes, like, you know, my porn career like started like from like anal, like actually, so.
In Europe doing it.
Like I started doing this in Russia, and like, you know, in Russia we are actually like, you know, for us porn, like, you know, with no anal, it was like what? It's like, you know, it's like regular boy girl. What the fuck is this? And like, it's gotta be like ass fucking. Yeah. So and only here I turn into vanilla.
I love it. Something new that fans can see with you, Crystal Rush.
Fans gonna definitely can see something with me, because I just like recently film blow job deep throat scene, like, so like, yeah, like speaking of.
Okay.
Yeah, for throated.com, like a wonderful Mick Blue was
was
my camera guy, and amazing John Strong like was my male performer.
Oh, John's great
so
guy.
yeah, they was trying to mess up with my makeup. Sorry guys, like my makeup's so waterproof, my bad. Yes, but like anyway.
It's Maybelline.
Yeah, but anyway, like dick was deep and like face was wet, and like also like I'm planning to go for like go back to doing feature dances, and I already.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
I already have booked one feature dance at Sapphire 60 and April 5th, pretty soon. So it's like
So what's the dates again?
April 5th. Next month, April 5th, Sapphire 60, I will be performing one night only. It's a Friday, only one show, about 12, maybe 12:30.
Where?
Sapphire 60, New York.
Sapphire 60.
Yes,
oh,
New York.
yeah, that's off of Times Square, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, like, during, like, through the...
Midtown.
Yeah, and on the May, like, and so, like, and after Sapphire 50, I go to Florida, and so maybe we'll shoot something.
We'll show her on the map here of New York, where you'll be right over there.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go to Florida and shoot something for, I don't know, some Floridian company, maybe Bang Bros going to put their dick in my butt as well.
Look at how she's flirting with them. It's like, let me hypnotize you with my bosoms.
Yeah, and also get back to features, like my May is going to be crazy, because from the May 1st until May 4th, I'm going to be in Sacramento for a Centerfold strip club.
Oh, now that's a big one, where not only are you stripping there at night, but in the afternoon you're doing the autograph signing in their bookstore.
So all 4 days, it's going to be nice shows and 2 sign-ups. Pretty welcome to come and see me. And after this, another week, which is going to be May 10 and 11, me and beautiful Christiana Sin going to be in Tennessee, in Hustler Club, doing the MILF Madness together for 2 days.
Christiana Sin is so great.
So guys, I'm full of surprises.
Oh, wow.
Follow my social media to keep up with what I'm doing, and don't miss me, please.
Yeah, all right. Very cool. All right, one more time, give your social media out there to everybody.
I just Google Harley Haze, you'll find me.
Oh, come on.
Or Harley XXX Haze on Twitter, and on Twitter I post all my new scenes, everything that's coming out, and all the good nudes.
Very good. Crystal?
Oh yeah, for more nudes, just go to Twitter or call like X, Actually, it has to be XXX.
Yeah, it's X. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is, I'm like underscore Rush 187 underscore, or yes, just like put Crystal Rush and you will definitely find me. And like most of the time I'm chilling at Instagram, and there is I'm Godmother Rush with double R, Mother Rush, Godmother Rush. So, and my OnlyFans is Rush187. Come and fuck with me a little bit. See you soon.
I love it. You can follow me on X at James Bartolet, Instagram at James Bartolet9. InsideTheIndustry.net, we're doing a whole brand new look to the website with a lot of cool new stuff on there. So that's going to be coming in the next week or two. And also check out my new segments and new show called The Foodies TV. And that's thefoodiestv.com too, I believe. The Roku TV channel, it's free, 24 hours a day. There's new stuff added every single week. It's a 24-hour channel. It's like E, but with lube. That part. Inside the Industry with James Bartolet. All right? And I'm still on the OnlyFans, and I'm still on the Loyal Fans. Look up, I've always got new stuff on there, and I'm still on TikTok. They haven't taken TikTok down, so let's enjoy TikTok while we can before these conservatives shut TikTok down, which I hope they don't do, because that would be a shame. All right, we've got some great guests coming up in the next 3 weeks here on the show, so make sure you tune in every week. Till next time, I'm James Bartolet.
Harley Haze.
And Crystal Rush.
Good night and good sex.